So the word peace defines as the freedom from disturbance, tranquility, freedom from wars or state or period in which war has ended. Freedom from disturbance. What's disturbance? Disturbance is an unsettling of a peaceful condition. The unsettling of a calm, tranquil, and peaceful condition. That's what disturbance is. The unsettling of what doesn't need to be unsettled. And peace is freedom from just that. What causes unsettling conditions? That's what peace is. What are some things that cause unsettling conditions? It's going to be the theme in this video for a moment. What are some things that cause unsettling conditions? White people. Not just them, though, of course not. All the things that they put in our mind, heart spaces, all the things they poison us with. They are loading us up with poison night and day. Loading us up with it night and day. We know these things. We know these things. I want to mention this story real quick. I met a celebrity one time. Good brother by the name of KRS-One. KRS-One. I'm going to tie my story with KRS-One into what I have to say about white people for this video here. So I met KRS-One a few times, actually. I used to work at a Publix grocery store in Sandy Springs, Georgia, back in 2016 to 2018. KRS-One used to come in there and shop all the time. Great man, of course. Magnificent man, of course. I met him a few times. Why do I just randomly bring his name up? Or for one, I wanted to mention the fact that I met him just because I wanted to mention that. And two, because KRS-One said something in a video recently, or a while back. He said something in a video recently, or a while back, that I want to just put muscle into. I want to put strength behind, or I want to put backup, or I want to add my MLK March X 1,000 cents on what he said. So, brother KRS-One, what did he say that I want to add my MLK March X 1,000 cents on? He said that people who are in the higher up, so to speak, none of them are evil nor good at all. None of them are. I want to add some weight to that statement right there. So, brother KRS-One, you said the people who are in the higher ups are not good or evil. They're neither one. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sure you know that. I just want to overwhelmingly compliment it real quick. Now, let's never forget, all white people globally, no matter where they are, no matter which country they're from, it could be Russia, it could be Vladimir Putin, it could be France, it could be that one skinny guy trying to enslave Ibrahim Traore over and over again. It could be any white person anywhere on the planet. It could be any white Mexican. It doesn't matter. If you are a recessive genoclass individual, you are participating in the world's turmoil right now. Period. You just are. Your mere existence is a participation to our turmoil. But here, KRS-One said none of them are evil, though. You're right, KRS-One. Because here's the reality. From what I've learned and what I've gathered, only the devil's nature is evil. Only the devil's nature is evil. The people in which the devil is using to attack us with are not. They're just hollowed vessels. They don't have any feelings. They don't have any abilities to comprehend normally. They don't have any abilities to see straight. They don't have any abilities to think straight. They're barely even human. They're barely even human. The only thing they live for is what the devil wishes them to live for, meaning the destruction of our lives. So on a surface level, all white people, period, on the planet, anywhere they are at all, they seem evil and not evil simultaneously. But they're evil. They're not, but they are simultaneously, you see. And why do I say they are but not evil simultaneously? Because they embody the devil's nature. They had their humanity stripped out of them to have the devil's nature replaced in them. So KRS-One, you are right. White people are not evil nor good at all. They are just stupid. Very, very stupid and retarded and wrong. They all are. Everywhere they are on the planet. I say, because of the nature they embody, they are pure evil. That's what I personally say. But then I just randomly thought about the KRS-One story, and I wanted to introduce that for this video. KRS-One said none of the people who are in the higher ups are actually evil or good. They're just living. But it's like, how? Very incorrectly, because they don't have any of their genetic makeups, their original genetic makeups, giving them a chance to live correctly or properly. The devil took it all away, so they can serve what the devil wants versus what humanity needs them to do. Oh yeah, random thought. The only rights I advocate for are soul rights. Just random. There are no other rights of this world I advocate for other than soul rights. Why is that? Simple. Because every other type of right in this world is only specifically designed to destroy who and what and or what I am. Period. Every law you have was specifically designed to destroy my life. Or try to, at least. You did it quite of a big number, I would say that. You took away the first 24 years of my life. You took away the first 24 years of my life. And now I've been in this last decade trying to do everything in my power to maintain whatever foundation I learned of in those 24 years. And I'm just watching you do everything in your power to take it all away, like the COVID-19 and the things of that nature. But then the first thing y'all say is you just blaming everything on... They taught you to respond like that for every scenario. Any scenario, it doesn't matter which one it is. They taught you to respond to it in a way that shames the person who recognizes the attackers. They taught you like that. They did. They taught you to shame people, make them feel bad for recognizing an assailant. That's what they taught you. Why did they teach you this? Because they always attack us. They're always attacking us, no matter what. They're always sending spies into our workplaces. They're always, if we go into a restaurant, they'll get right up on you just to hear if you might want to react to something so they can try to provoke some violence out of you. They're always sending their police officers to provoke violence out of us. I haven't went a single day in the past 34 years without experiencing some type of overwhelming harassment from a white person, period. White men and women and children, all of them. Their mere appearance, their mere existence leaves life scars. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this. Did you know that every time any kind of white person comes into your life, the only thing they are trying to do is leave some kind of permanent lifelong scar in you. They leave permanent lifelong scars every time they interact with one of you and interact with one of us. Every time one of theirs interacts with one of ours, they leave permanent lifelong scars. Scars, damage, things that will hurt you in the future. I just heard a brother say he had no experiences with a racist before, or he had no experiences with race hatred. Yet I just seen you post a video showing your experiences with race hatred, like not too long ago. Hypocrite. But like I said, that's how you were trained though, man. You were all trained to view what oppresses you as your salvation. That's what everybody was trained to do. Everybody was trained to view oppression as salvation. Everybody was. Gluttonous for punishment. You are all loaded with poison, as Brother Nelly Fuller said in one of his videos about 6 months ago. He said black people are loaded with poison. Yeah, you want to know where the poison is coming from? White people, period. Meaning the white men and the white women and the white children. All of them. It doesn't matter. They're all bad for us. All of them are. We know what we really want to say, right? Oh yeah, I want to reveal this right quick. You know, when I made that video, it's still on my TikTok, by the way, the page that's banned. You know, they don't actually delete your page. They just prevent your access to it. It's still there, in a way. They just need to reopen the access to it. It's not gone, though. They keep it. I posted a video threatening them all. So then, Somebody called the police on me from a different state while I was looking through the little comments of all of them losing their minds because I said words out loud. You know, all it really takes is words to snap the spell they have over us. So the more type of words you say, the more their spell on us breaks. Meaning all the poison they put in us to cloud our eyes, to cloud our the eye of Ra Horus Vishnu, because of all the words they put into our eye, mind, heart, body spaces to cloud the eye of Ra Horus Vishnu. It prevents us from being able to see clearly and seeing straight as to who or what the problem actually is. Notice they live in gold and shit, and then our people live in third world poverty. You see, but see, here's the thing though. When I made that video that threatened them all of them on the planet. It doesn't matter which country you're from. You can be from the Holy See. If you're a white person, that video was targeting you. It don't matter where you're from. You all are evil. You're evil. You are. Surface level. But that's only because the devil's nature is controlling you. You can't snap out of it. You can't be reasoned with. You can't be talked to. You're just only here to destroy us. That's it. Nothing else. Destroy us and genetically annihilate us. Nothing else. I have nothing good to say about you at all. Nothing. Because you give me nothing good to say about you. Nothing. Nothing. So here. I posted that video, right? Which stank viral. Yada, yada, yada. Threatened them all. They deserved it. They deserve worse, actually. Might do it again. I should do it again. They keep destroying my life, keep attacking my life. So all I can do is say things. But then again, I remember Iron Mask and slavery, how they took away our ability to say things. Loading us up with poison night and day, attacking us endlessly. Anyway, when I posted that video, just words that can clear the poison out of our people's minds and help them hyper-simplify evil so they can be more encouraged to get rid of it. Like evil is doing everything in its power night and day to get rid of you. They are doing everything in their power night and day to get rid of you. Everything in their power night and day to get rid of you. They are doing everything in their power night and day to get rid of you. They don't need forgiveness. They don't need to be associated with. They don't need to be talked to. They just need to be stopped, period. Removed from every fucking thing they have in power and just be stopped, period. Moving forward, here. So I posted that video, right? And then I'm going through and then all them people were all the abominations were going through and commenting. You're disgusting, you're disgusting, you're disgusting, you're disgusting, you're disgusting, because of a 15-minute video that said these words. What I said in that video. I ain't gonna say it in this one. I'm gonna let these words hit you and hurt y'all a little bit if they can. But at any rate, so I posted that video, yeah. And then you abominable pigs, you abominations called the police on me from different states, trying to get me killed and junk, you know. And then I'm looking at people from my genealogy, even black folks getting on there, trying to defend oppression, like we were taught to do, defend oppression. Black people were taught to defend oppression. Black people were taught to worship abuse. Black people are loaded with poison due to white people who embody the devil's nature. That's all that's going on. We are dealing with white people everywhere on the planet who embody the devil's nature. That's what we're dealing with here. It ain't none of our kind that's really the problem here. Every gang we ever had in our history, every gang, even the worst gangs in Haiti, started out for a good cause, but due to the perversions of white people, it became a bad one. As long as they exist, evil as well as will as well. Posted that video. Thousands of them. Hundreds of thousands of them. All up on my page now. Taking a look at what I have to say. Bunch of spirit soul talk. And then all they can feel about, because they don't think, they just feel. They can't think, they just feel. So all that they can feel about, they had to say it to me. But in reality, it was just a bunch of depictions of what they wanted me to be like. Them. Because here's the reality. They're the ones disgusting, so they call us disgusting. They're the ones barbaric, so they call us barbaric. They're the ones constantly destroying lives, so they say we're destroying lives. Everything that they do, all the evil garbage they do, they say we do. That's how depiction works. You turn someone into what you want them to be by talking them into it. Loading them up with poison. All white people are a poisonous group of people. So they're trying to make all black people a poisonous group of black people. Doesn't matter where they are, they will be a problem for you. They will be race hateful. All they have to do is see you, come into some kind of contact with you, and the harassment begins right there. Any rate, posted the video, yeah, on TikTok. They banned my TikTok, by the way. Telling too much truth, just talking. Not threatening anybody, technically. Just saying things out loud. I just said what we need to go for in that video. I didn't really threaten anybody. I just said what we need to go for. GRGP. I just said what we need to go for, man. That's it. Just a solution. Just a solution, a way out. Just a way out towards freedom, towards black liberation, towards God's soul black liberation. Just a way out. I just wanted to post that video. But at any rate, so yeah. Hundreds of thousands of comments. Nothing but depictions, nothing but insults, nothing but anything. None of them cared about all of the other videos I posted. The only thing these pathetically sensitive abominations care for is that 15-second video. That's all they care for. Because of what I said in it and how I said it. That's all they care for. The only thing they care for is maintaining a reality where we are all struggling everywhere on the planet and they live in luxury. And now I'm looking at Kamala Harris's camp steal more of my words and put them in her people's mouths. All those pale, abominative mouths. Repeating what I say, talking about common grounds and things of that nature, or how they're only ruining our lives just so they can feel better than we do in them. Because that's the only reason why it's happening. They're using those things against me. They're using those things against us. And it's sickening, bruh. It's sickening. Then I hear people like Candace Owens get online talking about here you guys, embrace your white family. I am not about to embrace things that kill me. Who wants to embrace things that kill you? I'm tired of worshiping abuse. I'm sure you all don't, but yeah. Let me see. But they're all evil. At least on the surface level they are. And they just keep telling us to worship the abuse. That's all they do. What can we do to get out of this? Y'all know what to do to get out of this. There's only one way to go. Genetic war. Because it's like, the thing is, they only live to be a detriment to us all. So they lie to us about everything 24/7. Sabotage. Take away our job, take away the hours at our job so we can't pay our rent on time and end up becoming homeless because of it. They only leave life scars. Every time they come into contact with you, they must leave a life scar. They must leave a permanent, long-lasting scar. Something that will damage you and fuck up your steps in your future days. You follow what I'm saying? That's the only reason why they come around you and the only reason why they do things. Let me see. Yeah, they teach you to worship abuse, teach you to love poison. They make you prideful for money, prideful for it. You know, they teach you to believe money is God. Everything came from their abominations. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm looking at my people across the world with the rib cages out, and I'm looking at the handful of you that exist, period, living in your fake ass luxury. So it's like, what does that tell you? Well, that tells me that these pale people are destroying the lives of regular people so they can feel better than them. I mean, that's just the obvious truth right there, but, you know, y'all believe whatever you want. You're going to do it anyways because, well, you can't really believe whatever you want because they're not giving you the chance to believe whatever you want. They're only giving you the chance to believe what they want you to believe, which is their poison. They're only giving you the chance to believe in their poison. That's it. They don't really give you a chance to breathe. They don't really give you a chance to justify anything. They just attack. Any black man anywhere at all, period, who says he never experienced race hatred from these people, you're a lie. You can't forget, white people hate us because we are born. You don't have to do anything as in your life. You don't have to set any examples. You don't have to change anybody's minds. You don't have to change anybody's hearts. As soon as you are born as what you are, those abominations hate you for it. That's what y'all don't get, though. These people are really disgusting, yo. Really disgusting abominations, but wish I could put the right thoughts in y'all hands, man. But they are doing so much. Tired of the butts. Tired of any of this. I just want to go live a great life. I really just want to live a great normal life. I really just want to live a normal great life. I really do. I got so many ways to do it. So many ideas. They can see me get to it immediately and quickly and aggressively and fast. And you know, all the issues will be out of my way. All the problems will be out of the way. And the thing is, that's what they don't want, because they just can't fathom black people living without problems. You see, they just can't fathom that. They can't fathom allowing black people globally to live without a problem in their lives. They just can't fathom these things. You see, y'all know what y'all need to do. They're barely even human. Most of them don't even care about their own lives anyways. They'll tell you every day. Most of them will tell you that they don't care about their own lives anyways, because they recognize they're only in existence to make sure another life doesn't live good. White people are only in existence to make sure another group of lives don't live good. Everywhere they are on the planet. Everywhere they are on the planet, they'll tell you, we shouldn't give these people an inch. An inch towards what? Of course, they won't tell you the answer, because when something is trying to kill you or make sure that your life is destroyed, which is an evil act, they keep it hush-hush, because what we are naturally will stop them from doing it. In case you're wondering why they keep all these things secret from you, they keep all these things hidden from you, they don't teach you certain things in school, that's because they want you dumb, stupid, and ignorant, so you can keep on allowing them to attack you and ruin your lives. You already know these things. You already know these things. Oh yeah, R. Kelly. I'm gonna just say something about him randomly. I'm gonna just say it about R. Kelly. You know what? Here's a quote from Rizza Islam once again, combined with Dick Gregory's once again, and then mine's thirdly. So Rizza Islam said, just because you put a white face on black supremacy, just because you could put a black face on white supremacy, that doesn't make it black supremacy. And then Dick Gregory said, he who surrounds you with the power is the one who controls it. He who surrounds you with the power is the one who has the power. And then I say things like, just because you put a white face on devil supremacy, that doesn't make it white supremacy. Remember, these people have nothing, they are nothing, and they can be nothing at all but the devil's advocates. That's all they can be. That's all white people can be, are the devil's assistants. The devil's minions, the devil's servants. That's all white people can be, is the devil's servants. Hell's angels, whatever you call yourselves. All you can be is what the devil wants you to be. But here's what I'm getting at. R. Kelly, right? Who put that power in his hands to rape those children? If that story is even true. Because I question the Michael Jackson story and the R. Kelly story now. Because it's like, I'm looking at what y'all are doing to our children. I'm looking at what you did to me as a child. I'm looking at, and I'm realizing what you did to me as a child. And I'm looking at how evil you are towards all of us endlessly by way of the devil's nature. Because that's all you embody is the devil's nature. You're just an embodiment of the devil's nature. All of you white people are on this planet can be. All of you white people on this planet are. Just the embodiment of the devil's nature, the soft kind. You know what? You all say things like, oh, it's good people. It's good white people. It's some good white people out here. There's some good white people out here. Well, I'm noticing the good white people trying to make us feel bad for the bad ones. So how does that make them good? They're playing along in the same circle. They're all evil for us. They're all bad for us. Moving forward here. Yeah, good white people try to make us feel bad for what the bad ones are doing to us. No, they're not good at all. No white people are good at all. None. They are just here to be a detriment to melanated people globally. That is all. They only exist to be a detriment to us, period. Nothing else. Here. So now, those people, man. So now, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, that's where I was getting at. Michael Jackson's story wasn't real. R. Kelly's story is not necessarily real. I bet it ain't, because it's like, how is he getting the power to put these children in that position? Child molestation is wrong on every type of forefront. But here's the thing, though. These so-called people, these so-called white people, these recessive geneities, is what I like to call them, because that's what they are, recessive geneities, is due to all of their games. Children are getting kidnapped and kidnapped off the streets and raped to death every 2 hours of the day already as it is. So it's like, we try to over-vilify R. Kelly and over-vilify Michael Jackson as they taught us to do, when in reality, they're the ones that are notorious for it. Raping our children to death. White people are notorious globally for raping our children to death. Are you fucking kidding me right now? But the main thing y'all want to do is sit up here and hate who they told you to hate, and only who they told you to hate. Am I saying R. Kelly is justified? If you touch a fucking child in any kind of regard like that, you deserve punishment to the highest degree of the law. But then again, your laws are all fake. So what kind of punishment do you deserve? Divine justice. I don't want to be a part of this, man. I don't want to be a part of this. But as I've said, though, white people, period, hate you for being born melanated. If you are born with God's skin, visible, if you are born with visible God's skin, white people automatically hate you. And they're automatically prepared to make your life a living hell every day of it. The first thing they do is cut your dick off. All the way off. Y'all will never live good as long as they exist. I'm going to just say that. In the video there. Shalom, shalom, shalom. To every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet only. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.